What's up, guys? I'm Ryan the Cyber Hobbit, and as my Hobbit Hole collection has continued to grow, I've been trying to think of a way that I could maybe put them all together in some sort of unique display. And so in today's video, I'm going to be trying to, I guess, make my own Hobbiton, for lack of a better word, using all of these Hobbit Holes. So I don't really have an exact plan what I'm trying to do, but I have a lot of ideas. So let's see how it goes.
Always remember, your focus determines your reality.
Okay, so to start off with, I just want to go ahead and mention that this is what I'm going to be working with. This is my curio cabinet display that I've been displaying my 1/6 scale Lord of the Rings collection in. And I still have this entire whole bottom area that I think I'm going to try to use to make my own Hobbiton. Now, the lighting in here is not so great. Actually, there's a light there. There's another one over there, but it stopped working. So I'm going to have to fix the lighting situation as well to make it nice and bright for a proper Shire. But yeah, this is where I'm planning on putting the Hobbit holes and building my own little display. So obviously I'm going to be limited on the size of everything that I can do. I can only maybe fit like 3 rows, I guess, of Hobbit holes. But I'm going to be trying to make, I guess, kind of like my own hill with grass, and then that way I can put all the Hobbit holes on here in some kind of unique manner. So let's go. Alright, so here's the basic idea. I bought this fake craft grass that I think looks pretty nice. So I'm going to try to build a hill and then cover it with the grass. And just in case I don't have enough grass, I bought this other large roll, but I'm not the biggest fan of how it looks, so if I can, I'm going to try to not have to use it. First step is getting everything out of the way. And now to remove the old light fixture. And here are the new lights I plan to use. There are 4 of these directional spotlights. And since the hub has 6 outlets, I'm actually going to use 2 puck lights that I had left over from when I made the light for my Arkenstone Dreamsphere. The only problem is I don't want to squish the wire coming out of the back of each spotlight, so I'm actually going to 3D print a mount that I designed in Tinkercad. While that's printing, I started to work on building the base of the display. I bought these acrylic display risers a while back specifically to use with my Hobbit holes, but just never got around to using them. They are just wide enough to hold a Hobbit hole, and I think they'll make a great foundation for my display. Since these display risers sort of nest inside of each other, I needed to secure them and make them a bit more sturdy. To do that, I cut up the box that they came with and used pieces of it in combination with some strong duct tape to combine them into one solid piece. I'm not at all concerned with how they look, since it's going to be covered with fake grass anyway. And now it's just a matter of repeating this for the rest of the risers. After that, I combined them all together using some cardboard and even more duct tape. It was at this point I came to realize I had made a big mistake. I forgot to measure and make sure this would fit inside of my display case, so I ended up having to remove one set of the risers as well as extend the topmost layer a bit wider to be able to support the bag end Hobbit hole. Next, it was time to start thinking about the grass. Now obviously, since I preferred the look of these smaller pieces of grass, I needed to combine them together with some, you guessed it, more duct tape. Now I could finally combine the grass with the base. To do this, I used a hot glue gun with quite a number of glue sticks. I ended up using every glue stick I had, as I wanted to make sure that this was nice and sturdy. Then I cut and folded over the edges, and then glued those down as well. It wasn't until after I was done that I realized that one of the squares of grass was a slightly different color, but that's okay, hopefully it won't be too noticeable when all the hobbit holes are on top. The last thing to do was to finish the lighting. Here's how the mount I mentioned I designed earlier works. Basically, it provides a flat back that I can use to adhere some Velcro 3M tape to it. And after attaching the lights and doing a bit of cable management, I was finally done. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe and like. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.